Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Hi everybody. As promised, I will teach you on how to write simple GUI programs using the NetBeans IDE. So observe that I'm using NetBeans IDE 8.2. Yeah. So first of all, you need to go to File and then you click on New Project. So make sure Java is selected under the categories and the project type is basically Java application. Then you can click on the next button. So you are required to enter the project name here. I'm going to name it BMI, and for the main class you can maintain the existing name or you can change it. Yeah. So as for me, I have changed it to main, and then I'm going to click on the finish button. So you will see uh, this kind of screen or interface in which you will see public class main. So basically this is the name of your class, and public static void main, basically a section where you can write the codes here. Yeah. But since we are doing a GUI programming, then I will show you how to create a frame. Yeah, because you know that frame is very important in a GUI project. So let's go to File and click on New File. Right. So you can see that we are now still in the BMI project, and there are many options here, but I will suggest you to click on the swing GUI forms because we have learned from the previous videos that swing basically provides more features, more components, and basically swing classes are basically lightweight process and are more encouraged for you to use. Now, under the file types, again there are many options, but I want you to select the JFrame form, yeah, because I will teach you on how to use the JFrame form. So click on the next button, then you can name this anything. Yeah, maybe you want to name this as BMI form 1, yeah, and then just click on finish. As soon as you click on the finish button, you will see this frame has appeared here. Okay, so this is basically the previous main.java, and now we have a new frame which is BMI form 1. So this basically depends on what was the name that you have given earlier. Okay, now I hope you can recall that I have mentioned in the last video that I will suggest you to use the NetBeans because uh, there are more tools that will ease your programming tasks, yeah, especially in this GUI programming. As you can see, by default, on this right top corner of this NetBeans screen, you can see we have the swing containers or the palette, yeah, the swing controls. So you can select um, the components that you are interested with. Yeah. As for me, I will select on the label. So the way you should be using this toolbox, or tools. Is basically just click on the component that you wish to use, and then you drag and drop it on your form. Alright, and then at the bottom you can see the properties box. Yeah, so make sure the label is uh, still active. That means you're still clicking on the label, and then uh, as you can see, under properties text, you can see the word here is J label 1. This is mainly because by default, when you uh, select or choose the label for the first time, it will be named J label 1. So let's change it to something more meaningful for our GUI project. For our BMI project. So I will name this as BMI. I will type here BMI calculator. Yeah. So then if you were to click on enter, now you can see the word BMI calculator is placed on the label. Now if you wish to change the font or the font size, you can do it here. So just make sure that this label is still active, or you are still clicking on it, and then you go to the font. So now you can choose the size of the font, the font style, the font type. So let us say you choose here bold, or just bold, and then maybe you want to increase the size to 18, for example, or just maintain the Tahoma, something like that, and click on the OK. Alright, so of course you can move around. So basically, it's very much easy, really, using this using this NetBeans software, because remember, in the BlueJ example previously, I showed you we have to use the layout manager. But now uh, you can just simply move around. You are free to move it to anywhere you want to, because you don't have to worry about the layout manager. The layout manager is being handled to you automatically. So this is really good, about using NetBeans to do GUI programming. Right now, so assume that you want to ask the user to enter the height and the weight, for uh, this BMI calculator. So let's change the text here to maybe height, and we put it meter. Yeah? And then you can also add, of course, another label. So I will change the text to weight in kg. Alright. So again, if you want to change the font style or font size, you can always go to the properties box. But I will basically hold on that one first, because I would like to show you, a shortcut, whereby we can change the properties of some components together, at once. Now, we go to the text field, because we expect that the user will enter the height in this text field. So same goes to the weight. So we're going to, yeah. Now, then we are going to delete, yeah, delete the text in this properties box, so that we want to clear the content of the text field. Yeah. All right. Now, if you think that you want to change the font size and the font style, you can do it together for all these four components. Yeah. So just click on one component and click on the shift button. So you hold the shift button, don't release the shift button, and you click on other components. Yeah, so now these four components are selected. Then you go to the font, and then now you can maybe increase the size, or maybe you want to change it to a bold style. Yeah, yeah. All right. So of course you can save your project from time to time. Now let us say if you want to run the code. Yeah. So you run the project. So build successful. So now we know that there is no error. Yeah, that means, yeah, this is fine. When you go to run, you can also go to run file to see how does the frame look like during the execution time. Yeah, so it will be something like this. Yeah, so we know that we need a button, right, to click on the button, so that once we click on the button, then Java will calculate the BMI for this particular data, right? So that's why I'm going to close this and add a button. In fact, I can add two buttons. Yeah, one is for the calculate, and the other one may be for the exit button. So remember, we have changed the text on certain components just now. So we can do the same thing here. For this first button, you can change the text to, for example, calculate BMI. Yeah. So you see, when we have a longer text, the size of the button will expand, because the size is basically an outer size. Yeah. And then when you go to J button 2, maybe you would like to change the text to maybe exit, something like that. So I hope you saw that the second button also has been um, changed accordingly, or adjusted accordingly in terms of the size. Alright, now don't forget to save it. So if you were to go to run, we go to run file with Shift F6. The shortcut is Shift F6. So now we can see, yeah, we have two buttons. Yeah, calculate BMI and exit. Alright, now, so how do you write the programs so that whenever the user click on the calculate BMI, so this Java program will calculate the BMI according to the input here. Yeah, and then maybe you want to display it using J option playing, the message dialog and so on. So what you need to do is you need to go and check on this button, double click on the button, yeah, uh, and then we have to put in the codes. So that is what we're going to do now. So you go back to the BMI form1.java, yeah, on the design mode, yeah, make sure it is in the design mode, and then now we go to calculate BMI, yeah. But before I proceed with that, I want you to bear in mind that the name of this component is JTextField1, and the name of um the next component here, the next text field is JTextField2, because we're going to use those names in our program afterwards. So now I'm going to show you. I click on the calculate BMI button, or the OK button, sorry, and then which is the first button, sorry, J button 1, yeah. So I'm going to now double click on it quickly. So the moment we double click on that particular button, then the cursor will go to this section. This is J button 1 action perform. So this is like telling Java that whenever button 1 is clicked, whenever that particular action is performed, so what would be uh, the steps or the next actions that will be performed. So basically we want to um, calculate, yeah, the BMI, yeah? So we go back to the design in case you have forgotten. Here, the first text box, JTextField1, will store the value or the information for the height in meter, and the weight is in JTextField2. So JTextField1 is the height. Alright, so we're going to read the height and the weight. Now, so, sorry, yeah, we have to change it to a small letter. So double height should be equals to double dot pass double something, yeah. Now, so we assume that we want to read the data from text field 1. So J text field 1, yeah, but this is not 100% complete. Alright, so you're almost there if you were to do something like this, JText field 1, yeah. But then we have to tell the Java program that we want to get something from JText field 1. So we want to read the text. So you have to put a dot, yeah, and then you have to basically select, what are the methods that you want to be performed on this particular component or on this particular object. So basically the method that I want to select is get text, yeah. Now, so this is the good thing about NetBeans, because yeah, for example, whenever you put a dot, so it will list all the options that are related to this particular object or component. So in case you have forgotten the name of the method, you can just simply select on it, yeah, double click on any of the method that you are interested, right? Now, and then I also want to read the weight, yeah. So the weight also should be changed to a double data type. Now, if you're wondering why we have to do this kind of statement, double dot pass double, because whatever contents or text in the text field will be identified as a string data type. I repeat again, whatever content you have in the text field will be considered as a string data type. So we want to read it as a double, so that is why we need to change it to a double data type by using the double dot parse double. So basically we are converting from a string data type to a double data type. So J text field 2 is the component that is having the value of the weight. So we do the same thing, dot get text, and don't forget a bracket. Yeah. Normally a bracket is needed because this is a method. Yeah. So when we invoke a method, we need to put a bracket, and of course it depends whether the method has or needs an argument or not. In this case, get text that we are using does not need any argument. Yeah. Now we can put in the formula to calculate BMI. We know that BMI is from a double data type because normally we will get an answer or value in decimal places. So double is more suitable for you to use. So double BMI equals to, now what is the formula to calculate BMI? It is weight divided by height times height. Yeah. Okay. So let us say you want to print out. Yeah. You want to print out the value of this BMI. Yeah. To the user. You can actually use the J option pane dot show message dialog. Okay. Now, basically nothing is wrong with this method. It's just that you all remember what is basically causing the error. It is mainly because we haven't imported the Java X dot swing. Alright. Now we should provide two arguments. One is the null and one is the string. So now in the string section, you can print your BMI is, and then you concatenate with this variable BMI. Alright. So of course you can save and you can run this. So height in meter maybe 1.67, weight maybe 49 kg. So if you were to click on the calculate BMI, it will return to your BMI is 17.59 blah blah blah. Yeah, of course we can format this to 2 decimal places by putting in some Java codes, but I want you to explore it on your own because there are many sources on the internet. Yeah, there are many examples for you to format this to 2 decimal places, because I'm more interested in teaching you how to do the basic GUI programming using this NETBEANS. Now, so basically this is successful. Yeah, we have successfully written the Java codes to calculate the BMI, given these two data in the text field. So we managed to read the data in the text field and use it in the formula, and we managed to display the value using this J option pane.show message dialog, which is a message dialog in Java. But if I were to click on the exit button, nothing happens. This is mainly because we haven't included any Java codes yet under this exit button. So let's do it now together. To do it, yeah, you have to go to the design. Yeah, because it's easier to start from the design. So we assume that whenever a user click on this exit button, so something will happen. Maybe we want to display a message, thank you for using the system, and so on. So what we can do is double click on this exit button. Now we go back to the design, double click. So the moment you double click on the exit button, you will see the cursor is somewhere here, which is the cursor is basically under the J button to action perform. That means whenever we click button 2, yeah, or whenever button 2 is clicked, whenever that particular action is performed, then we want to do something. So maybe you just simply want to say J option pane dot show message dialog. Yeah. Thank you for using this application. And don't forget the semicolon. Yeah. Now observe what is not right with this statement. So basically this is due to the insufficient number of arguments. For a message dialog method, we need 2 arguments. So just simply put now in front of the string. Now, if you're wondering, um, what is this now? So, really, I want you to um, Google on this on your own, but just some tips for you. This is basically where you can change this to another value, and it will affect how the message dialog will look like. Okay, save it, and let's run this file together. So let us say we input here 1.73 meter, and weight is in kg maybe 62 kilograms. So if you were to click on the calculate BMI, your BMI is 20.715, blah blah blah. Okay, and now if you were to click on the exit button, it says here, thank you for using this application. Alright, so if you were to click on the OK button, yeah, it goes back to this frame. Now, so this is not a good thing because we actually want that whenever we click on exit button, the whole application will exit. So this is possible where one statement is included. Yeah, so that means after we have displayed the message, thank you for using this application, you can basically include, you know, a statement system dot exit 0. Yeah, save it, and let's run this again. So very quickly, maybe 1.62, weight maybe 54 kg. Yeah, so this is the BMI now. Now when I click on the exit button, it says thank you for using this application. And when you click on the OK button, you see the frame is no longer on the screen. That means the frame has basically exit properly. Yeah. So this is a good practice. Yeah. This is a good thing to do. Alright. Now let's go back to the design. Yeah. Okay. I want to teach you another thing. Yeah. Let us say you have another frame. Yeah. And you want to link uh, the frame from this particular frame to the next frame. Yeah. For example, we go to the file, yeah, and then click on the new file, yeah. So we go to the swing GUI forms, just like what we did previously. So click on the JFrame form, next. So maybe you want to name it as BMI, or maybe just simply menu, yeah, menu form. Okay, so now you click on the finish button. So now you can see a new frame is displayed or available. Now let me just click on this so that you know what is going on. This is our previous frame. Now we have another new frame. Now let us say this is just our menu. Yeah. So I'm going to change the text to menu. Okay. And then maybe you want to change the font, but this is something you can explore, of course, on your own later. Alright. Now, so let us say you want to link from this form to another form. So I want to add another new button. So I'm going to shift this. My laptop is running out of battery. Okay, so I have to do this very, very quickly. So I'm going to click on the next. Let me change this to next. Yeah. So you have to remember the name, menu form. Now, in order for us to show the menu form whenever a user click on the next button, so we assume that it should be under this button, and the action performed under this button. So you double click on the next. So we're going to include the code here. Yeah. So you have to observe on the name. Yeah. So if it is menu form, so you have to call the menu form constructor. So menu form, for example, m equals to new menu form. Alright. So very easy. Remember the name is m. So just put an m and then you go to set visible to true. That's it's all. Yeah? That is all. Now, so let's run our BMI form again. So let us say, you put on something 1.54, weight maybe 29 kg, calculate BMI is 12 point something. Yeah. Then if you want to click on the next button, you see, so the new menu frame has appeared. Yeah. But of course you can do more manipulations. Yeah. But as for today's tutorial video, I just want to teach you on how to link from one form to another form. Yeah. Besides other basic GUI programming just now. Alright. So that's all for today. For this tutorial session. Thank you very much for listening. Okay, bye.